Hey, I'm Caleb with Woodshop, and I would love it if you joined me today making these sweet little wooden rings. And also, stay tuned for the end of the video where I will be announcing that I'm doing a subscriber giveaway for a Swedish butter knife and breadboard. Watch till the end of the video and I'll explain how you can win. So, rings. Some rings rule them all. Other rings you wear to show the plebeians your upper class self and where you stand in society. Other rings show your undying love and affection for your significant other when you get down on one knee and propose to them. And the other ring shows that you are binded to each other for eternity or until death do you part. So we're gonna make a ring. And what I've got here is, this is a really thin piece of walnut that came from the clipboard project, I think, and I cut a little tiny chunk off of it. And I've also got this osage orange, which came from a tree across the lot from. And what we're gonna do essentially is we are going to sandwich the osage orange between the walnut. So let's get another little chunk off of this, and then we'll cut this down to its shape. We got those tiny walnut pieces cut. Good thing is we got plenty left over in case I probably inevitably screw something up. These are pretty thin, and as you can see, that would be a thin ring on its own. So I want to accent it with a little bit of this osage orange. So we need to rip this little block down to just something thin that we could sandwich in between there. We're your dead bear and eye protection, eh? Rip fence is set up, and we're gonna get just a thin sliver of the osage orange off of here. LOL. I retrieved it from underneath the table saw. Now our piece doesn't need to be this long, so I'm going to cut it down into just a few little pieces that we could use in case I mess something up. You know, I think while we're at it, why not make two rings? That would be cool. So when we're gonna sand these smooth first before we glue the little pieces together, and then we'll move on from there. Now listen to me. Listen, are you listening? If you intend to make a ring the way I'm doing it, the glue up is really important. I've looked at other people make wood rings, and I haven't come across the method that I'm about to do. But if anybody does have it, please let me know, because I'm not trying to steal anybody's fire here. But what we're gonna do is, when you glue it up, I cut out this little piece as an example. When you go to glue these together, the grain in this is going this way. Now if we take the piece we're gluing it to, and we glue it with its grain also going that way, we're in for some problems, because essentially with the grain running this way, once we cut out this ring, see, let's say that's a ring, it's gonna have two weak points, right here and right here. And what that could do is, it could snap along its grain. But see, it's not gonna snap along with the grain going this way. When we glue these together, what we're gonna do, I'll have grain going this way and have the osage orange with its grain going that way, and we'll glue them up like that, so the crossing grain will compensate where the other piece of wood sandwich in between it has the grain going the other way. So it almost like plywood, you know, the grain crosses and it makes it stronger and less prone to breakage. That's important. So now that we got that out of the way, let's actually glue it up. With those pieces glued up, we just let them dry, and then we can move on with the project. Alright, let's see how they're doing. Pretty dry, I guess. Also seems pretty good. Let's move on. At the drill press, I finally replaced the chuck. I've trimmed down some of the excess wood on both of these, which will just make it easier for me to handle. And after sounded labored, messing around and experimenting with different bits, I found one that fits my finger pretty good, and that bit is in the... Shut up! That bit is in the drill press, so we're gonna use it. Pretty nice ring, huh? And this is gonna be the most challenging part. We gotta get rings out of this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just kind of draw a circle outside of our circle that we just drilled. That's a pretty ugly circle, but it gives us something to go off of. This is gonna be a delicate procedure. We have the beginning of a ring. So initially I was thinking I would take these to the belt sander to get them down to a thinner shape. What I want to do is kind of round over them and clean them up and get them much more to their final dimensions. It's that time again. You know, my favorite time. Guess what I'm finishing these up with this time? Nothing new. Our rings are done. These are pretty cool, and it was really easy. I made both of these in just a few hours. And these are really neat. I'm happy with both of them. I would like to thank you for joining on this project, and instead of the usual like the video, subscribe crap, I would like to say I've gotten a start on my subscriber giveaway. I'm gonna do a Swedish butter knife with breadboard. I've got the breadboard made. It is oak, and it's a thin one, which I really like. I did have a little bit of tear out right there on the router, but it's on the bottom. It's not a big deal. The knife, as we speak, is glued up right now because I'm doing something different. But this is all you gotta do. If you would like to win this little breadboard and the knife, when it's done of course, all you gotta do is subscribe to my channel, like the video, and just leave a comment. Maybe, hey, I like the rings, or hey, that was a stupid project and I don't like it and I don't like you. Probably won't win if you leave a comment like that, but you know, leave a comment. You don't even have to say like, hey, I want the breadboard and butter knife. It doesn't matter. Just say whatever you want. So subscribe, comment, like. Not something you have to do to win, but maybe hit the little bell too so you'll be notified every time I upload a new project video. And I'm gonna finish this, and maybe, depending on how it goes, the next video or the several following videos, I'll randomly choose one of the subscriber friends and family. You are not entered into this giveaway because you guys get stuff anyways. This is going to some internet stranger that wants to show my channel some love and support. It'll benefit me as a fledgling YouTube channel. I don't have a lot of subscribers, and I want to help get my channel out there, and you guys benefit by getting something out of it. Also, my subscribers I do have, of course you guys are entered into this. All you got to do is comment and like the video. I think that's all I got for you. Try to win this and go make some little rings. I'll see you next time.